Hey everyone, and welcome to the AI Tech channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into a legal battle that could reshape the entire AI landscape. Condé Nast, the folks behind Vogue, GQ, The New Yorker, and other major news organizations are taking on AI giants like OpenAI and Cohere. The charge? Stealing their articles to train AI models, and then spitting out what they call hallucinations, basically AI-generated fake news attributed to them. Is this a David versus Goliath fight for creator rights, or a desperate attempt to stifle the next wave of innovation? Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Okay, let's get to the core of the issue. Condé Nast, along with several other news outlets and, notably, the New York Times, have filed lawsuits against AI companies, specifically targeting OpenAI/Microsoft and Cohere. They're alleging massive copyright infringement. They claim these AI companies scrape their articles without permission to train their large language models. And the kicker? These models are sometimes generating false information, hallucinations, and falsely attributing it to these reputable news sources. It's not just about the money. It's about reputation and the future of journalism itself. This isn't just a simple case. It's a fundamental clash over the value of content in the age of AI. All right, let's break down the immediate consequences, the stuff that's directly impacting the news and AI sectors right now. First, expect increased legal scrutiny on AI training data. The courts will have to grapple with the legality of using copyrighted material to train these massive models. Is it fair use or outright theft? This is a multi-billion-dollar question. Second, massive potential financial penalties. If Condé Nast and the others win, OpenAI and Cohere could be looking at crippling fines, impacting their budgets and slowing down development. Think hundreds of millions, maybe even billions of dollars. This could significantly alter the competitive landscape. Third, AI companies will be forced to rethink their entire training process. They might have to get licenses for copyrighted content, develop sophisticated filters, or even explore completely new ways of training AI, like using synthetic data. Licensing fees could skyrocket. It's a whole new ballgame. Beyond the legal and financial hits, this also directly impacts news publishers' revenue. If AI companies can freely use news content, it further undermines their already struggling revenue streams. These lawsuits are a desperate attempt to protect their content and ensure they get paid for it. Imagine being a journalist, working tirelessly to produce accurate reporting, only to have your work used to train an AI that then competes with you. And let's not forget the hallucinations. These lawsuits shine a bright light on the problem of AI models making stuff up and attributing it to reputable news sources. This is a reputational nightmare for everyone involved. Who's going to trust anything if AI can just invent news? Finally, and perhaps most significantly in the short term, expect a slowdown in AI development. Uncertainty about legal liabilities and the need to overhaul training methods will definitely put the brakes on AI-powered tools, especially those that rely heavily on text data. Think about it. Every new model release now comes with the potential for a lawsuit. This will also lead to increased investment in tools for detecting copyright infringement by AI. We're talking about AI fighting AI, building systems to track and enforce copyright. It's a technological arms race. Okay, let's zoom out and look at the ripple effects, the impacts on related industries. First, venture capital. Legal uncertainty surrounding AI and copyright could make investors more hesitant to pour money into AI startups that rely heavily on copyrighted data. Suddenly, that cutting-edge AI startup looks a lot riskier. AI companies might shift their focus away from text-based models and towards areas like image recognition or robotics, where copyright issues are less of a headache. Think about it. Fewer news aggregators, more robot vacuum cleaners. This could also create a surge in demand for licensing solutions, marketplaces where AI companies can legally access copyrighted content. It's a whole new industry being born out of this conflict. The impact on education is also worth considering. If AI models are trained on copyrighted educational materials without permission, it undermines the ability of educational publishers to make money. And what about the accuracy of AI-generated educational resources? Can we trust them? This legal battle will also have huge implications for other creative industries, like books, music, and film. If AI companies can freely use news articles, what's stopping them from using books, songs, and movies without permission? This is a Pandora's box situation. And finally, the open source community. These lawsuits could create uncertainty about the legality of using open source code to train AI models. This could discourage developers from contributing to open source projects, stifling innovation at the grassroots level. We need clarity on how open source licenses interact with AI training. Now, let's step back and look at the broader societal and economic consequences. First, the erosion of trust in information. If AI models keep generating fake news, falsely attributed to reputable sources, it'll further erode trust in the media and other institutions. We're already dealing with a crisis of confidence. This could make it much worse. Automated content creation using AI could displace journalists and other media professionals, exacerbating existing economic inequalities. Are we prepared for the potential job losses? AI models could also be used to generate highly personalized and targeted propaganda, further polarizing society. Imagine AI crafting the perfect message to reinforce your existing biases. While these lawsuits could slow down AI development in the short term, they could also foster more sustainable and ethical AI development practices in the long run. By forcing AI companies to respect copyright and compensate creators, it could create a more level playing field for innovation. Maybe this slowdown is exactly what we need. If news publishers are forced to restrict access to their content to protect their copyrights, it could limit public access to information and hinder the free flow of ideas. We need to find a balance between protecting copyright and ensuring access to knowledge. These lawsuits represent a struggle for power between traditional media organizations and the emerging AI industry. The outcome will shape the future of the information economy and determine who controls and benefits from information. The stakes are incredibly high. And finally, if AI companies are forced to pay for copyrighted data, it could increase the cost of AI products and services, making them less accessible to consumers. Will AI become a luxury item? Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the potential risks, starting with the technical ones. First and foremost, AI hallucinations. The fact that AI models are generating fabricated content and attributing it to news organizations is a huge problem. This means unreliable output. You can't trust what the AI is saying. It's also difficult to verify. How do you know what's real and what's fake? And the underlying cause of these hallucinations may indicate fundamental flaws in the AI model's architecture or training data. This could be a sign of deeper instability. AI firms also face significant technical challenges in ensuring compliance with copyright law. It's incredibly difficult to track the source and licensing of training data, making it hard to filter out copyrighted material effectively. Even if you transform the original data, the AI system might still generate outputs that are too similar to copyrighted works. And the legal definition of fair use and derivative work in the context of AI is still evolving, creating a ton of uncertainty. It's a legal minefield. Now, let's talk about the business risks. Copyright infringement lawsuits can result in massive financial penalties. We're talking about damages, legal costs, and potential settlements. This could bankrupt some AI companies. Allegations of copyright theft and generating hallucinations can severely damage an AI company's reputation. Customers and partners may lose trust. The brand image will suffer, and investors will get nervous. The lawsuit highlights the potential for AI systems to compete directly with publishers' offerings. AI-generated content could substitute for original news articles, reducing demand for publisher content. This is a direct threat to their business model. Finally, let's address the ethical risks. The core ethical issue is the potential violation of intellectual property rights. Should AI companies compensate content creators for using their work? How should AI systems properly attribute the sources of information? Do content creators have the right to control how their work is used in AI training? These are fundamental questions. The generation of hallucinations raises ethical concerns about misinformation and manipulation. Fabricated content can mislead the public and erode trust. And AI models trained on biased data can perpetuate and amplify existing biases, leading to discriminatory outcomes. We need to be very careful. There's a serious lack of transparency and accountability in how AI models are trained and operated. It's often difficult to determine the origin and quality of the data used. The algorithms used to generate content can be opaque and difficult to understand. And it's unclear who is responsible when AI systems cause harm through misinformation or biased outcomes. Who's to blame when the AI goes rogue? We need more transparency and accountability in the AI world. So, what's the verdict? These lawsuits are a critical test of the legal and ethical boundaries of AI development. Is it a justified protection of intellectual property or a crippling blow to innovation? The outcome will have far-reaching consequences for the media industry, the AI industry, and society as a whole. We need a solution that protects creators while fostering innovation. This isn't just about money. It's about the future of information. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more AI news and analysis. Thanks for watching.